Welcome back. Today, we're looking at 29 Hollywood stars whose looks have changed dramatically over time. From lifestyle choices to the pressures of fame, we'll show you the then and now transformations that may surprise you. Let's dive in. Clint Eastwood was born on May 31, 1930, in San Francisco, California. He grew up during the Great Depression, and his family struggled financially, frequently moving from one place to another. After high school, Eastwood worked various jobs, including lifeguard, paper carrier, and forest firefighter. His path to stardom was far from immediate. It took a combination of talent, perseverance, and luck. Eastwood's career is marked by a remarkable range of roles in films, extending from westerns and action movies to dramas and even comedies. As a director, his style often includes a minimalist approach, letting the story and characters drive the film. He is also known for making movies efficiently and on budget. Eastwood's influence extends beyond Hollywood. His reputation as a filmmaker who embraces American ideals of individuality and resilience has made him a cultural icon. In his personal life, Eastwood has had a series of relationships and marriages. He has 8 known children by 6 women, reflecting a complex family life. Though his political views are often associated with conservative libertarianism, Eastwood's films sometimes defy easy categorization, tackling subjects such as social justice, redemption, and the cost of violence. Helen Mirren, born on July 26, 1945, in London, England, came from a mixed heritage with a Russian-born father and an English mother. She was introduced to acting in her teens and pursued theater at a young age, joining the National Youth Theater. Her early success in stage performances, including playing Cleopatra in Antony and Cleopatra, earned her a spot at the Royal Shakespeare Company. Her role as Detective Chief Inspector Jane Tennyson in the British television series Prime Suspect 1991-2006 marked a turning point, establishing her as a household name and winning her numerous awards, including several BAFTAs. Mirren's portrayal of complex, authoritative women became a signature of her career. However, her most celebrated role came in 2006 when she played Queen Elizabeth II in The Queen, a performance that earned her the Academy Award for Best Actress. The film depicted the royal family's response to Princess Diana's death, and Mirren's performance was widely praised for its nuance and depth, providing insight into a private and often enigmatic figure. Mirren's later career includes a mix of dramatic and action roles, such as in Red 2010, a comedy about retired assassins, and The 100-Foot Journey 2014, a culinary drama. She has also remained active in theater, returning to the stage regularly. Beyond acting, Mirren has been a vocal advocate for women's rights and a critic of Hollywood's ageism and sexism. In her personal life, she married director Taylor Hackford in 1997 after a long relationship. She has no children by choice, a topic she has spoken openly about. Robert De Niro was born on August 17, 1943, in New York City, into an artistic family. His parents were both painters, and his upbringing in the vibrant cultural landscape of Manhattan's Greenwich Village influenced his later career. De Niro's love for acting began in childhood, leading him to study at the Stella Adler Conservatory and Lee Strasberg's Actors Studio. In 1974, De Niro's portrayal of young Vito Corleone in The Godfather Part 2 won him an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. His dedication to his craft was evident when he gained 60 pounds for his role as Jake LaMotta in Raging Bull 1980, a performance that earned him his second Oscar, this time for Best Actor. Beyond acting, De Niro ventured into directing with A Bronx Tale 1993 and The Good Shepherd 2006. He is also a co-founder of the Tribeca Film Festival, which he helped establish in response to the 9/11 attacks to revitalize Lower Manhattan. In his personal life, De Niro has been married twice and has 6 children. He is known for his privacy, though he has been outspoken on certain political issues, particularly in his criticism of Donald Trump. De Niro's legacy is that of a method actor who brought realism and intensity to his performances, reshaping American cinema. Born on December 21, 1937, Jane Fonda came from Hollywood royalty. Her father was the legendary actor Henry Fonda. However, her childhood was far from idyllic, marred by her mother's suicide when Jane was 12 and a strained relationship with her father. She initially pursued modeling but found her calling in acting, training under renowned coach Lee Strasberg. Fonda's early roles, such as in Barefoot in the Park 1967, showcased her comedic talent, but she soon shifted to more serious roles. Her performance in They Shoot Horses, Don't They? 1969 earned her an Oscar nomination, and she won her first Academy Award for Clute 1971, playing a troubled prostitute. In the 1970s, Fonda became politically active, opposing the Vietnam War and earning the nickname Hanoi Jane for her controversial visit to North Vietnam. Her activism expanded to other causes, including feminist and environmental movements. Despite the controversies, Fonda maintained a successful acting career, with films like Coming Home 1978, which earned her a second Oscar, and On Golden Pond 1981, where she starred alongside her father. Fonda took a hiatus from acting in the 1990s to focus on fitness, becoming a fitness icon with her series of workout videos. She returned to acting in the early 2000s with roles in films such as Monster-in-Law 2005 and the critically acclaimed series Grace and Frankie 2015-2022. Fonda has been married 3 times and has 2 children. Her life has been marked by reinvention, from actress to activist to fitness guru, and she continues to use her platform for social causes, particularly climate change activism. Morgan Freeman was born on June 1, 1937, in Memphis, Tennessee. Raised in a low-income family, he discovered acting at a young age. After serving in the U.S. Air Force as a radar technician, he moved to Los Angeles to pursue acting but struggled to find significant roles, initially finding work as a dancer. Freeman's breakthrough came with the 1987 film Street Smart, earning him an Academy Award nomination. His distinctive voice and commanding presence led to memorable roles in Glory 1989, Driving Miss Daisy 1989, and The Shawshank Redemption 1994. His performance as a wise and compassionate inmate in the latter solidified his status as a leading actor. Freeman's career has been defined by his versatility, with roles ranging from a boxing trainer in $1 Million Baby 2004, which earned him an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor, to playing God in Bruce Almighty 2003 and its sequel. He has also been the voice of numerous documentaries, his deep voice becoming synonymous with gravitas and authority. In addition to acting, Freeman is an entrepreneur and activist. He co-owns a blues club in Mississippi and has been involved in various charitable causes, including environmental conservation. In his personal life, Freeman has been married twice and has 4 children. Born on June 22, 1949, Meryl Streep grew up in New Jersey and was drawn to acting in her teens. She trained at Yale School of Drama, where she honed her craft and developed a reputation for her chameleonic ability to inhabit different characters. Streep's film debut was in Julia 1977, but her breakthrough came with The Deer Hunter 1978, earning her the first of many Oscar nominations. Her role in Kramer vs. Kramer 1979 won her the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress, establishing her as a major talent. Over the next decades, Streep garnered a record number of Oscar nominations with celebrated performances in films such as Sophie's Choice 1982, where she mastered a Polish accent, and The Iron Lady 2011, portraying British Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher. Her versatility extends beyond drama. She has also excelled in comedies The Devil Wears Prada 2006, musicals Mamma Mia 2008, and even action films The River Wild 1994. Streep's dedication to her craft, often involving extensive research and dialect training, has set a high standard in the industry. Streep has been married to sculptor Don Gummer since 1978, and they have 4 children. Off screen, she has been an advocate for gender equality in Hollywood, environmental issues, and social justice causes. Al Pacino was born on April 25, 1940, in East Harlem, New York City, to Italian-American parents. Raised in the Bronx, he had a challenging childhood but found solace in acting. He trained at the Actors Studio under Lee Strasberg and gained attention for his work in off-Broadway productions. Pacino's breakthrough came with The Godfather 1972, where his portrayal of Michael Corleone earned him critical acclaim and his first Oscar nomination. He reprised the role in 2 sequels, further cementing his place in cinematic history. Known for his intense acting style, Pacino delivered iconic performances in films such as Serpico 1973, Dog Day Afternoon 1975, and Scarface 1983. His career hit a rough patch in the 1980s, but Pacino made a triumphant return in the 1990s, with Scent of a Woman 1992, for which he won his first Academy Award. He has continued to work in both film and theater, with later roles in The Irishman 2019 and the TV series Hunters 2020-2023. Pacino has never been married but has 3 children from different relationships. His life has been marked by his devotion to his craft, often choosing roles that explore themes of morality, ambition, and power. Born on December 21, 1948, in Washington, D.C., Samuel L. Jackson was raised by his mother and grandparents in Tennessee. Initially interested in marine biology, he switched to drama while attending Morehouse College. After struggling with drug addiction in the 1970s, he sought help and began to rebuild his career. Jackson's big break came with Pulp Fiction 1994, where his role as Jules Winfield earned him an Oscar nomination. His distinctive voice and commanding presence have made him a go-to actor for various roles, including characters in Quentin Tarantino's films Jackie Brown, Django Unchained, and the Star Wars prequel trilogy, where he played Jedi Master Mace Windu. He is also well known for his role as Nick Fury in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, where he has appeared in numerous films, making him one of the highest-grossing actors of all time. Jackson's career is characterized by its diversity and longevity, with a filmography spanning over 150 films. He has been married to LaTanya Richardson since 1980, and they have 1 daughter. Jackson is also a vocal advocate for civil rights and social justice. Diane Keaton, born on January 5, 1946, in Los Angeles, California, studied acting at the Neighborhood Playhouse School of the Theater in New York. Her early career included roles on Broadway, but it was her collaboration with Woody Allen, beginning with Play It Again, Sam, 1972, that brought her fame. Her performance in Annie Hall 1977 won her an Academy Award and made her a fashion icon. Keaton has since demonstrated her versatility with roles in dramas Reds, 1981, comedies Father of the Bride, 1991, and romantic film Something's Gotta Give, 2003. She is also a published author and has pursued interests in photography and home renovation. Keaton has never married, and she has adopted 2 children. Her career spans over 5 decades, marked by her unique blend of charm, wit, and depth. Harrison Ford was born on July 13, 1942, in Chicago, Illinois. Initially pursuing acting to overcome his shyness, Ford struggled for years, often working as a carpenter to make ends meet. His fortunes changed when he was cast as Han Solo in Star Wars 1977, a role that brought him instant fame. Ford continued to build his legacy with roles such as Indiana Jones in Raiders of the Lost Ark, 1981, and its sequels, cementing his status as an action-adventure icon. His performances in Blade Runner 1982, Witness 1985, and The Fugitive 1993 showcased his range as a dramatic actor. Despite his on-screen heroism, Ford is known for his private nature. He has been married 3 times and has 5 children. An avid pilot and environmental advocate, Ford continues to work in film, with recent projects including sequels to his iconic roles in Star Wars and Indiana Jones. Hey Race, an expanded version with more in-depth coverage of each actor, including their early lives, career achievements, significant roles, personal lives, and contributions to the film industry. Betty White, born on January 17, 1922, in Oak Park, Illinois, was a trailblazer with one of the longest and most diverse careers in entertainment history, spanning over 8 decades. Her family moved to Los Angeles during the Great Depression, where her love for performance began in high school, starring in school plays. After graduation, she sought a career in radio, then transitioned to television in the 1950s, making her one of the first women to produce a sitcom, Life with Elizabeth. Betty's career reached new heights with The Mary Tyler Moore Show in the 1970s, where she played Sue and Nivens, the lovable yet cunning happy homemaker. Her impeccable comedic timing won her 2 Emmy Awards. In the 1980s, she captivated audiences as Rose Nyland on The Golden Girls, earning another Emmy. The show, which revolved around for older women sharing a home in Miami, became a cultural phenomenon. Throughout her career, Betty became known for her playful sense of humor and zest for life, continuing to act well into her 90s. She made notable appearances in films such as The Proposal 2009 and voiced characters in animated projects like The Lorax 2012. A true television pioneer, Betty White also became the oldest person to host Saturday Night Live in 2010 at age 88, a performance that earned her a 7th Emmy Award. Betty was an outspoken animal rights advocate and actively supported organizations such as the Los Angeles Zoo and the Morris Animal Foundation. She never had biological children, but she was a devoted stepmother to her late husband Alan Ludden's children from his first marriage. White's passing on December 31, 2021, just a few weeks shy of her 100th birthday, marked the end of an era in American entertainment. Her legacy endures as a symbol of longevity, humor, and compassion. Michael Douglas, born on September 25, 1944, in New Brunswick, New Jersey, hails from a family of cinematic royalty, being the son of legendary actor Kirk Douglas. Although he initially shied away from following his father's footsteps, he eventually embraced acting, studying drama at the University of California, Santa Barbara. Douglas began his career with television roles, gaining recognition as Steve Keller in The Streets of San Francisco 1972-1976. His breakthrough came when he produced One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest 1975, which won the Academy Award for Best Picture. He then transitioned to major film roles, becoming a household name with Romancing the Stone 1984 and its sequel, The Jewel of the Nile 1985. Douglas reached new heights in his career with his performance in Wall Street 1987, where he portrayed the ruthless corporate raider Gordon Gekko. His iconic greed is good speech and morally ambiguous character earned him an Academy Award for Best Actor. The role solidified him as a prominent figure in Hollywood, leading to more memorable performances in Fatal Attraction 1987, Basic Instinct 1992, and The American President 1995. Throughout his career, Douglas continued to evolve, taking on diverse roles in films such as Traffic 2000, Wonder Boys 2000, and Behind the Candelabra 2013, in which he played Liberace, earning an Emmy Award. He also joined the Marvel Cinematic Universe, playing Dr. Hank Pym in the Ant-Man films. Douglas has faced personal challenges, including a battle with throat cancer in 2010, which he publicly discussed to raise awareness. He married actress Catherine Zeta-Jones in 2000, with whom he has 2 children. His enduring career has made him one of Hollywood's most versatile and accomplished actors. Goldie Hawn was born on November 21, 1945, in Washington, D.C. Raised in a family with a background in dance, she trained in ballet and tap from a young age, eventually teaching dance. By the time she was in her teens, Hawn's big break came in the late 1960s with the television sketch comedy show Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In, where her bubbly, ditzy persona charmed audiences. She made a successful leap into film, winning an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress for her role in Cactus Flower 1969. Hawn became known for her comedic talent, starring in popular films like Shampoo 1975, Private Benjamin 1980, which earned her an Oscar nomination for Best Actress, and Overboard 1987, where she acted alongside her longtime partner Kurt Russell. Goldie's career in the 1990s and 2000s included roles in films such as The First Wives Club, 1996, and The Banger Sisters 2002, cementing her status as a comedic icon. In addition to acting, Hawn founded the Hawn Foundation, an organization that promotes mindfulness in education, helping children develop resilience and emotional intelligence. Her personal life, particularly her relationship with Kurt Russell, with whom she has been in a relationship since 1983, has often been in the public eye. They share a son, Wyatt, and Hawn is also the mother of actress Kate Hudson from a previous marriage. Despite semi-retirement, Hawn remains a beloved figure in Hollywood, known for her infectious laughter and dedication to both film and philanthropic endeavors. Sean Connery, born on August 25, 1930, in Edinburgh, Scotland, came from humble beginnings. His father was a factory worker and truck driver, while his mother worked as a cleaning lady. Connery left school at 13 and took various jobs, including as a milkman, lifeguard, and bodybuilder before finding his passion in acting. Connery's career took off when he was cast as James Bond in Dr. No. 1962, becoming the first actor to portray the British spy on film. His rugged charm and charisma defined the character and helped popularize the franchise, with Connery reprising the role 6 more times in films like Goldfinger 1964 and Diamonds Are Forever 1971. His portrayal remains a benchmark against which all other Bond actors are measured. However, Connery also sought to escape typecasting, taking on a variety of roles outside of Bond. His performance in The Untouchables 1987 earned him an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. He continued to work in high-profile films like Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade 1989, The Hunt for Red October 1990, and The Rock 1996. In 2000, Connery was knighted by Queen Elizabeth II for his contribution to film and his charitable work in Scotland. He officially retired from acting in 2006, with his last major film role being in The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen 2003. Connery passed away on October 31, 2020, leaving behind a legacy as one of cinema's greatest icons. Dustin Hoffman, born on August 8, 1937, in Los Angeles, California, initially had little interest in acting. He studied medicine before pursuing acting, attending the Pasadena Playhouse and later the Actors Studio. Hoffman struggled to find steady work and performed in off-Broadway plays before getting his break in The Graduate 1967, where his portrayal of Benjamin Braddock, a disenchanted college graduate, made him an instant star. Hoffman's career continued with critically acclaimed performances in Midnight Cowboy 1969, Lenny 1974, and All the President's Men 1976. He won his first Academy Award for Kramer vs. Kramer 1979, where he played a father fighting for custody of his son. His second Oscar came for Rain Man 1988, where he portrayed an autistic savant with remarkable depth and sensitivity. Known for his method acting, Hoffman often immersed himself in his roles, famously spending time with autistic individuals to prepare for Rain Man and learning to box for Papillon 1973. His later career included roles in films such as Wag the Dog 1997, Meet the Fockers 2004, and voice work in Kung Fu Panda 2008. Hoffman has faced controversies, including accusations of inappropriate behavior, which surfaced later in his career. He has been married twice and has 6 children. Despite challenges, his contribution to film as an actor who consistently pushed boundaries and explored complex characters is undeniable. Julie Andrews, born Julia Elizabeth Wells on October 1, 1935, in Walton-on-Thames, England, began her career as a child singer with a 4-octave vocal range. She gained fame on the West End and Broadway in musicals such as The Boyfriend and My Fair Lady, where she played Eliza Doolittle. Her film debut came with Mary Poppins 1964, which earned her an Academy Award for Best Actress. Andrews solidified her status as a beloved film star with The Sound of Music 1965, where she played Maria, the spirited governess. The film became one of the highest-grossing movies of all time, and her performance was universally praised. However, her career faced a setback when she lost her singing voice after a botched throat surgery in 1997. Despite this, Andrews continued acting in non-singing roles and became a successful children's book author. She found renewed popularity with younger audiences through the Princess Diaries series, 2001, 2004, and voice work in the Shrek franchise as Queen Lillian. Andrews was made a Dame, Commander of the Order of the British Empire in 2000 for her contributions to the performing arts. Her personal life includes a marriage to filmmaker Blake Edwards, with whom she adopted 2 children, and a previous marriage to set designer Tony Walton. Julie Andrews' resilience and ability to adapt to challenges have made her an enduring figure in both cinema and popular culture. Born on April 22, 1937, in Neptune City, New Jersey, Jack Nicholson discovered later in life that his sister was actually his mother, a revelation that shaped his outlook. He began his career in low-budget films and made his mark with Easy Rider 1969. Nicholson quickly established himself as a unique talent, known for his offbeat charm and intense performances. His role in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest 1975 won him his first Academy Award, showcasing his ability to play complex, rebellious characters. He won his second Oscar for Terms of Endearment 1983 and a third for As Good as It Gets 1997. Nicholson's portrayal of the Joker in Batman 1989 became iconic, adding to his diverse filmography, which includes Chinatown 1974, The Shining 1980, and A Few Good Men 1992. Nicholson's career spans over 60 years, with 12 Oscar nominations, making him one of the most nominated male actors in history. Despite a reputation for his wild lifestyle, Nicholson has maintained a level of professionalism that has earned him the respect of his peers. He has never married but has 5 children from various relationships. Nicholson is known for his love of sports, particularly the Los Angeles Lakers, and his iconic presence at their games. His impact on cinema as a versatile and fearless actor continues to resonate. Angela Lansbury, born on October 16, 1925, in London, England, was a child of privilege, with her father being a politician and her mother an actress. Lansbury and her family fled to the United States during World War II. She quickly found work in Hollywood, earning an Academy Award nomination for her first film, Gaslight 1944, at just 19. Lansbury's career included a mix of film, stage, and television roles, but she is perhaps best known for her portrayal of Jessica Fletcher on the long-running TV series Murder, She Wrote, 1984-1996, which made her a household name. She was also a celebrated stage actress, winning multiple Tony Awards for her performances in musicals like Mame and Sweeney Todd. Her voice work as Mrs. Potts in Disney's Beauty and the Beast 1991 introduced her to a new generation, and her performance of the film's title song became iconic. Throughout her career, Lansbury received numerous accolades, including an honorary Academy Award and a Lifetime Achievement Tony Award. Lansbury was married twice, with her second marriage to Peter Shaw lasting 54 years until his death. She had 2 children and 3 stepchildren. Angela Lansbury's passing on October 11, 2022, marked the end of a career that spanned more than 75 years, leaving a legacy as one of the most versatile performers in entertainment history. Sophia Loren was born Sofia Villani Ciccolone on September 20, 1934, in Rome, Italy. Growing up in poverty during World War II, she entered beauty contests as a teenager, which led to minor film roles. Her big break came when she met producer Carlo Ponti, who helped launch her career. Loren and Ponti eventually married, despite initial legal challenges due to his previous marriage. Loren gained international fame in the 1960s, earning her first Academy Award for 2 women. 1960, making her the first actor to win for a performance in a foreign language film. Her collaboration with director Vittorio De Sica and co-star Marcello Mastroianni produced a series of beloved films, including Marriage Italian Style 1964, which earned her another Oscar nomination. Throughout her career, Loren balanced Italian and Hollywood films, maintaining her status as a cinematic icon. She received a second Oscar, an honorary award in 1991, recognizing her contributions to world cinema. Loren has continued to act into her later years, including a critically acclaimed performance in The Life Ahead 2020, directed by her son, Edoardo Ponti. Loren's beauty and talent have made her a symbol of Italian elegance, and her enduring career stands as a testament to her resilience. She has 2 sons, and her life has been marked by a devotion to family and a commitment to her craft. Anthony Hopkins was born on December 31, 1937, in Port Talbot, Wales. His early interest in acting led him to the Royal Welsh College of Music and Drama, followed by training at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art. Hopkins was mentored by Laurence Olivier and began his career on stage before transitioning to film. Hopkins gained international fame for his portrayal of Hannibal Lecter in The Silence of the Lambs 1991, for which he won an Academy Award for Best Actor. His chilling performance, despite only 16 minutes of screen time, left a lasting impression. He reprised the role in Hannibal 2001 and Red Dragon 2002, cementing the character's place in popular culture. Hopkins has showcased his versatility in films like The Remains of the Day 1993, Nixon 1995, Amistad 1997, and The Two Popes 2019. In 2021, he won a second Oscar for The Father, where he played a man grappling with dementia, becoming the oldest actor to win the award. In addition to acting, Hopkins is an accomplished composer and painter. He has been married 3 times and has 1 daughter. Hopkins was knighted in 1993 for his services to drama. His remarkable ability to portray complex characters and his dedication to his craft make him one of the greatest actors of his generation. Hey Race, an expanded version covering more detailed biographical information, career highlights, personal lives, significant works, and contributions to film and television for each actor. Jane Seymour was born Joyce Penelope Wilhelmina Frankenberg on February 15, 1951, in London, England. She adopted her stage name after the 3rd wife of King Henry VIII, signaling her interest in portraying diverse roles. Seymour's career began in the late 1960s with small parts in British television, but her breakthrough came with her role as Bond girl Solitaire in Live and Let Die 1973, where she starred alongside Roger Moore. The role elevated Seymour to international fame and led to a variety of film and television opportunities. Her portrayal of Dr. Michaela Mike Quinn in the popular TV series Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman 1993-1998 became one of her most iconic roles, earning her a Golden Globe and turning her into a household name. The show, which depicted the life of a female doctor in the American Old West, was a significant success and ran for 6 seasons, followed by several TV movies. Seymour's filmography includes roles in Somewhere in Time 1980, East of Eden 1981, War and Remembrance 1988, and the comedy Wedding Crashers 2005. Her acting versatility allowed her to excel in drama, comedy, and even voice roles in animation. Additionally, Seymour pursued other ventures such as writing self-help books and designing jewelry. Her personal life includes 4 marriages and divorces, and she has 4 children. Despite the ups and downs, Seymour has remained active in her career, continuing to appear in films, television shows, and on stage. She was made an Officer of the Order of the British Empire, OBE, in 2000 for her services to drama and charity. Alan Arkin, born on March 26, 1934, in Brooklyn, New York, was known for his ability to blend humor with dramatic depth. His parents were teachers and writers, and he developed an early interest in music and acting. Arkin began his career in music with the folk group The Terriers, before transitioning to acting, joining the Second City improvisational comedy troupe in Chicago. Arkin's film debut in The Russians Are Coming 1966 earned him an Academy Award nomination for Best Actor, setting the stage for a long career that spanned more than 5 decades. He continued to display his range in films like Catch-22 1970, The Heart is a Lonely Hunter 1968, for which he earned another Oscar nomination, and The In-Laws 1979. One of his most celebrated roles came later in his career with Little Miss Sunshine 2006, where he played a foul-mouthed but loving grandfather, earning him an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. Arkin continued to shine in roles like Argo 2012, which won the Best Picture Oscar, and the Netflix series The Kaminsky Method 2018-2021, where he portrayed a retired agent opposite Michael Douglas. Arkin's career was marked by his versatility, having appeared in comedies, dramas, and even thrillers. He was also a director, writer, and author, publishing several children's books. Arkin passed away on June 29, 2023, leaving behind a legacy as one of the most respected and admired actors of his generation. Raquel Welch, born Jo Raquel Tejada on September 5, 1940, in Chicago, Illinois, grew up in a multicultural household with a Bolivian father and an American mother. She began her career as a weather presenter before moving to Los Angeles to pursue acting. Her breakthrough came with the film 1 Million Years BC 1966, where her appearance in a deerskin bikini turned her into a global sex symbol and pop culture icon. Welch's success continued with films like Fantastic Voyage 1966, Bedazzled 1967, Myra, Breckenridge 1970, and Hanny Calder 1971, where she showcased her range in genres from science fiction to westerns. While her beauty often overshadowed her talent, Welch fought to be taken seriously as an actress and took on challenging roles that defied her bombshell image. In addition to her acting career, Welch became a fitness icon in the 1980s, releasing a popular workout video. Her career extended beyond film and television to include stage roles such as in the Broadway production of Victor/Victoria. Welch's personal life included 4 marriages and 2 children. She passed away on February 15, 2023, leaving behind a legacy as a trailblazer who broke barriers in Hollywood for actresses with ethnic backgrounds. Shirley MacLaine, born on April 24, 1934, in Richmond, Virginia, started as a dancer and became a Broadway star in The Pajama Game in the 1950s. Her film debut in The Trouble with Harry 1955, directed by Alfred Hitchcock, earned her a Golden Globe Award, marking the start of a prolific career. MacLaine became known for her roles in films like The Apartment 1960, Irma La Douse 1963, and Sweet Charity 1969, showcasing her talent for both drama and comedy. In 1983, she won the Academy Award for Best Actress for her role in Terms of Endearment, cementing her place as one of Hollywood's leading actresses. Aside from acting, MacLaine is a renowned author, having written several bestsellers on spirituality, reincarnation, and her experiences in the entertainment industry. Her openness about her spiritual beliefs has added to her intriguing public persona. Her personal life, including a marriage to businessman Steve Parker and a daughter named Sachi, has often been less conventional. MacLaine has continued acting in films such as Steel, Magnolias 1989, Guarding Tess 1994, and Bernie 2011, remaining a dynamic presence in Hollywood. Donald Sutherland was born on July 17, 1935, in St. John, New Brunswick, Canada. After initially studying engineering, he shifted to drama and graduated from the London Academy of Music and Dramatic Art. His career breakthrough came with The Dirty Dozen 1967, followed by a lead role in MASH 1970, where he played the irreverent surgeon Hawkeye Pierce. Sutherland's career flourished throughout the 1970s with films like Clute 1971, Don't Look Now 1973, and The Eagle Has Landed 1976. His ability to portray complex, often morally ambiguous characters made him a favorite of filmmakers. Later, his role as Mr. Bennett in Pride and Prejudice 2005 and President Snow in the Hunger Games series introduced him to new generations of moviegoers. Throughout his career, Sutherland has been a part of over 150 films, working across various genres and collaborating with prominent directors. He received an honorary Oscar in 2017 for his contributions to cinema. In his personal life, Sutherland has been married 3 times and has 5 children, including actor Kiefer Sutherland, who followed in his father's footsteps. Sally Field was born on November 6, 1946, in Pasadena, California. She started as a television actress with roles in Gidget 1965-1966 and The Flying Nun 1967-1970, which brought her fame, but also typecast her as a perky, lightweight actress. Determined to break away from these roles, she took acting lessons with renowned coach Lee Strasberg and earned critical acclaim. With her portrayal of a woman with multiple personality disorder in Sybil 1976, Field won her first Academy Award for Norma Ray 1979, in which she played a factory worker who becomes a labor union activist. Her second Oscar came for Places in the Heart 1984, solidifying her reputation as a serious actress. She continued to take on diverse roles in films like Steel Magnolias 1989, Mrs. Doubtfire 1993, and Forrest Gump 1994, where she played Tom Hanks' character's mother. In addition to her film work, Field found success on television with series like Brothers and Sisters, 2006-2011, which earned her an Emmy Award. Her memoir, In Pieces, was published in 2018 and revealed personal struggles and triumphs over her long career. Field has been married twice and has 3 children. Her enduring career and versatility make her one of the most respected actresses in Hollywood. Christopher Plummer was born on December 13, 1929, in Toronto, Canada. He grew up in Montreal and initially pursued a career in theater, becoming a respected stage actor. Plummer's film career took off with his role as Captain Von Trapp in The Sound of Music 1965, a film he famously criticized but later acknowledged for its impact. Plummer continued to balance his stage and screen work, starring in films like The Man Who Would Be King 1975, The Insider 1999, and A Beautiful Mind 2001. His performance in Beginners 2010 earned him an Academy Award at the age of 82, making him the oldest actor ever to win an Oscar at the time. He continued to act well into his 90s, replacing Kevin Spacey in all the Money in the World 2017 on short notice and receiving another Oscar nomination. Plummer's career spanned over 7 decades, with roles in Shakespearean plays, classic films, and contemporary cinema. He was married 3 times and had a daughter, Amanda Plummer, who is also an actress. He passed away on February 5, 2021, leaving behind a legacy of distinguished and versatile performances. Cloris Leachman, born on April 30, 1926, in Des Moines, Iowa, started her career in beauty pageants, winning Miss Chicago in 1946 before moving into acting. She appeared in various television series and films during the 1950s and 60s, but her breakout role came as Phyllis Lindstrom on The Mary Tyler Moore Show 1970-1977. Her performance earned her 2 Emmy Awards, and she reprised the role in the spin-off Phyllis 1975-1977. Leachman's film work included an Academy Award-winning role in The Last Picture Show 1971, and memorable performances in Mel Brooks comedies such as Young Frankenstein 1974 and High Anxiety 1977. Known for her comedic timing and versatility, she was also a fixture on television, appearing in series like Malcolm in the Middle 2001-2006, which earned her additional Emmy Awards. Leachman holds the record for the most primetime Emmy Awards won by an actor, with 8 wins from 22 nominations. She continued working until her death on January 27, 2021. At the age of 94, her career, spanning more than 7 decades, showcased her ability to excel in comedy, drama, and everything in between. Richard Gere, born on August 31, 1949, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, began his acting career in theater with notable performances in Grease on Broadway. He transitioned to film in the 1970s, gaining recognition with American Gigolo 1980, which established him as a leading man. His role in An Officer and a Gentleman 1982 further cemented his status as a Hollywood star. Gere's career reached new heights with Pretty Woman 1990, a romantic comedy opposite Julia Roberts that became a cultural phenomenon. He continued to take on diverse roles, from thrillers like Primal Fear 1996 to musicals such as Chicago 2002, which won the Academy Award for Best Picture. Outside of acting, Gere is known for his activism, particularly his support for human rights in Tibet. His outspoken advocacy has occasionally affected his career, leading to his blacklisting in China, but he remains committed to the cause. Gere has been married 3 times and has 3 children. Maggie Smith, born on December 28, 1934, in Ilford, England, began her acting career in theater, performing with the Oxford University Dramatic Society. Her early film roles in the 1950s and 60s led to widespread recognition, and she won her first Academy Award for The Prime of Miss Jean Brodie 1969. She earned a second Oscar for California Suite 1978, showcasing her skill in both drama and comedy. Smith's career includes acclaimed performances in films such as A Room with a View 1985, Gosford Park 2001, and as Professor McGonagall in the Harry Potter series 2001-2011. She became known to a new generation for her role as the Dowager Countess in Downton Abbey 2010-2015, earning several awards for her performance. Smith has been married twice and has 2 sons, both of whom are involved in the film industry. Despite health challenges, including a battle with cancer, she has continued to act, displaying her remarkable talent and resilience across her 70-year career.